Get Heavy Podcast, hosted by Craig Casamas and John Scheimer.
That's crazy. Hold on, let me pause it real quick.
What part are you at?
They're just on tripping on acid.
Oh yeah.
Oh, man. Sorry, give me a sec.
Yeah, that shit pretty fucking funny.
That's very funny, man. God damn, man.
Yeah, it was a good belly laugh.
Yeah, man. That's some. Yeah, I haven't seen wild shit like that in a minute, dude.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? That's full like old school jackass kind of shit, man. It's rad.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking funny.
What's up, man? You're looking dapper today.
I guess I don't know. I'm not in the best of moods today.
No, yeah.
It's just been
I feel you, man.
It's just been a fucking annoying day.
This whole week has been not like last week leading up to it. Like, it's just been a fucking grind, dude. I don't know
I
I don't know what's happening. It all started when our camping trip fucking went south, and then the rest of this week has just been like dog shit since then, dude.
Yeah. It's just it just feels I don't know. You know, like shit. Like I totally fucking like I don't know if I understand it, but I believe in like retrograde in some sort. I don't know if I like really understand it fully.
The full moon kind of shit.
Yeah, like I do like the whole cycle thing makes sense, and I'm a very moody person. So like I don't know. Sometimes I just like feel it. I'll be like, yo, I get it. I understand why this day is like today because I feel it.
Right. Yeah, it's weird, man. Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense because it was a full moon the other night, and then
there's
shit has felt weird. Shit has felt off all week.
Do you ever just like feel like, you're just like, oh, today's a weird day, but it feels like a weird day.
Yeah. No, don't. Yeah, 100%, man. Yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah, this whole week has just felt off. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's that entering into spring, maybe, or something. I'm not sure, dude. It's got to be something like that.
I don't know. I think
everyone's extra fucking moody. You know what I mean? Like extra, like sensitive. Like, what the fuck? Even me, I just like.
Yeah.
Plus, I don't even know why I feel like this right now.
Yeah, and like the world is kind of like opening up, so it's like causing like probably anxiety that
maybe
people don't really understand. You know what I mean? They're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
This stuff that I haven't dealt with in a while.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I don't know what it is, man. It's weird. It's very weird. It's been weird at work. It's been fucking weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's odd. I don't know.
Like there's some seismic shift happening.
yeah, dude. It really does feel like that. It's very odd.
Like I don't understand any of that stuff, but also I get it completely at the same time.
For sure.
Like it's like, yo, seismic shifts and like fucking the world is just in a fucking weird spot,
Yeah, something. I don't know. It's a trip, dude. It's a trip. It's weird. People are fucking being, I don't know, very weird. And I had a lot of shit. My mom just had her knee replacement today, her first of two. You know what I mean? So I've had a lot of anxiety leading up to that. Hoping she's all right and all that. So,
yeah.
She's doing good. They booted her out of the hospital. Already.
Was she in and out in one day?
She had it this morning, and they let her out by like fucking 4 or 5 o'clock, something like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Got her moving, and fucking were like, all right, later.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, that's how my surgery was. It was like went in that morning, and they were like, all right.
Well, you're good, right?
I just remember like laying there like talking to like the anesthesiologist, and all of a sudden I just woke up.
Yeah.
Giant bandage on my foot.
Yeah. My mom said she actually woke up twice during the thing.
And it sucks kind of because like it was my first time being like knocked out with like anesthesia like that, and there's no like lingering cool drug effect.
Right. You just feel fucking weird.
you just like wake up. You just kind of like wake up and you're just like, okay, like you're like, okay, yep. You're placing everything, you're putting everything together because, you know, you all of a sudden just woke up.
Right.
You're like, okay, no, yeah, I remember this. Yep, okay, surgery, yeah. But it's not like, at least for me, I wasn't all loopy. I was kind of bummed.
Looking forward to it.
You know, I mean, it's kind of like, you know, I guess, yeah. Well, I mean, if you're gonna have to take like all these like drugs and stuff like that, you might as well get a cool buzz out of it.
Yeah, but it's different when you're actually in pain and have something. You know what I mean? It's like you don't get the same thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're actually the drugs are doing what they're supposed to actually do. You know?
Is that what drugs are for?
I mean, technically. Yeah. That's right, man. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. It's well, that's good. That's good that your mom's got the first one done. She has to get a second one done.
Yeah, she's got to get both of her knees done. So they did the less worse one this time. So then in like 3 months they can get the bad one. So her knee will be better. It'll help the other one heal faster, I guess. Is the theory. Yeah, but it's a trip, dude.
That's gotta suck. Oh hell no, cat. Sorry, hold on.
Cat on your. You cruising on the computer?
Nah, I was just like she came in, like she popped the door open like right before I got on, and I was like, oh, and then I put a chair in front of the door so no one comes in.
Nice, there you go.
But then she was locked in and she was trying to get out, and then I was just kind of like, oh, whatever, you'll just sit in here with me. And then she was like, oh no, fuck you, I'm just gonna climb all over everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right, fuck.
Yeah.
You can go.
Yeah. So what's been going on, man? I know we our camping trip went south real quick. That was bad.
Yeah. Let's hear. We had camping trip last week.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've just been just like, you know, I'm closing the restaurant all the time, so that's my thing.
Yeah, you guys are 2 months in now, right? I mean, 3 months
in. Yeah. 2 months in, and you know, it's still paying for itself.
That's good, man. It's a lot of work, though. I mean,
that's all you could ask for, right? So
yeah.
But yeah, it's going good. You know, just I've actually been having like talks with bands.
Oh, really?
Like bands as far as like touring and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
I saw like, what Punk Rock Bowling was announced, right? So
yeah, Punk Rock Bowling's announced, and a band that's actually playing Punk Rock Bowling that hasn't gotten announced yet hit me up and was like, "Yo, can you work?" And I'm like, "Fuck yes, I can."
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's not like, for me, it's really easy because it's just coordinating shit. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, very light work for me.
Yeah.
But I basically have gotten hired my first gig in over a year.
Yeah, that's a big day, man. And not only like I got my second vaccine, you just got yours tonight, right?
I got mine tonight.
Yeah, so like I felt like this weird relief, you know, kind of come over me after I felt weird for a day. I felt a little like groggy, like out of it, like out of my head, and pretty tired, but no sickness. But like I did have like a pretty big sigh of relief. I was like, okay, fuck, there's an end here, dude. Like, you know what I mean? Like, maybe, hopefully, at least for me, you know what I mean? It made me think about like Punk Rock Bowling. I was like, man, I might fucking do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, yeah. There's shit's gonna happen. So, but it's night like Strung Out got announced on a show in November.
Nice.
In LA with like No Effects and like Pennywise and stuff like that.
Yeah, man.
So that'll be cool. I think I'm gonna take the RV to that because that just sounds like something to do.
Ooh, cool.
But it's like it's just nice that I realize like I don't know. I'm always gonna be a band guy.
Yeah. Well, and you can't now. You can't. I mean, you always can be. You know.
It's just my thing. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I always have kind of a hard time like understanding that it's like a career. You know. But like, it's what I'm good at, and I like doing it, and I realize that I miss it. Even, you know what I mean? Like, I can do both types of life. You know, not I don't have to go back. Don't have to go back like all crazy. Like the great thing now is like, I have kind of, I don't know. I can be more home. I can be home a lot more.
For sure.
But I'm still gonna go out a little bit.
Well, the thing, I mean, there's a little bit of security in knowing that you have a streaming revenue. You know what I mean? Like before, it's just the grind, and that's what you're trying to pin making money on, and a lot depends on it. But now that the restaurant's going, it's like now you have a stream of revenue. It may not be a fucking ton of money, but it's at least to help supplement when you are gone. You don't have to fucking stress as hard. You can really enjoy it. It might be like,
Well, I mean,
totally.
Like, I was able to like I basically always got paid from Numbskull.
Yeah, for sure. But I mean,
I got paid twice, but like, it is. It's nice to know that like I don't have to go. I don't know. I can kind of keep everything kind of how it is now.
Right.
But just go do these traveling bits.
Yeah.
You know?
That'd be great.
But not be gone like 6 months out of the year. Just be gone maybe like 3 or 4 months. But it's slippery slope.
And pick your things and do the really fun shit and be able to pass on the stuff that's like, the stuff that you would have taken before because you need it. You know what I mean? Now you can be like, you know what? Fucking let someone else have that one. I'll stay home. I got a restaurant to run. Yeah, it's great, man. I mean, it gives me so much hope to see stuff like starting to get announced. You know what I mean? Even if it is too early, even if it is, you know what I mean, whatever. But
I've been kicking around the idea of like doing things at the restaurant,
Right.
Even like a little acoustic show, this or that.
Mm-hmm.
And I hit up a couple agents like, hey, is anybody like out playing? Is anybody out like looking? You know what I mean? Because that's basically what it is. Like you hit up an agent and be like, hey, I'm looking to fill a date. What do you have?
Right.
Unless it's like a routed tour, then that's a different way of handling it. Basically, I hit up an agent and be like, hey, I'm looking for this on this date. And there really isn't anybody out playing. Everyone's kind of like, they're just gonna kind of wait. And I just kind of wanted to see what the temperature gauge was.
Sure.
And it's kind of one of those things where it's like, might as well just wait,
Yeah, man. Wait till you can do it right, proper, how you want to do it.
Yeah. And again, like I don't even know if I really want to do shows at Fatty Vegan.
Well, Ventura's got a really long history of fucking, the cops in the city not being okay with fun shit. You know what I mean? Like, So it's like, as a new business, dude, even I would be hesitant to start something like that.
I want to make it like I want to do stuff that isn't so much like I want to do like art shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Shit that's
talking about comedy a little bit. And
do comedy shows. That's like simple.
For
stuff
sure,
like
man.
that. So we'll see though. But
yeah, it's good. I mean, it's starting to look up. Even though it's a weird week, I think it'll even out.
Yeah, it is a weird week.
Yeah, it's something about it, man. It's fucking odd. Yeah, it's a trip, dude.
I don't know. Sometimes you just have a weird week.
So I see you started watching that Q Anon doc.
Okay, yeah, I watched 2.
I haven't watched any of it yet, but Rosie started watching it the other day, and I just haven't had a chance.
Yeah,
to yet, but.
I've watched 2 episodes. I'll probably watch 2 more episodes tonight.
Yeah.
It's I mean, Q Anon makes me want to bash my head against the wall, because it's just a whole bunch of like, well, it's kind of like this, like, well, it could be true, and it could be, like I've never really understood what Q Anon was, except for like fucking, maybe fucking, they're after the Hollywood elite, you know what I mean?
Right.
The PowerPoint to Q Anon.
Right.
The PowerPoint to Q Anon, I know and I understand, but like how the fucking whole thing goes down and how the fucking whole thing operates is just fucking mind-numbing.
Wow, really?
That fucking people are hell-bent on this thing of like these people really believe that like it's somebody in the Donald Trump fucking what was it called?
Administration, right?
In the administration, yeah, someone with high level security, and he's posted, you know, like, but no one knows who the fuck it is. These
Did
one
they
people.
discover who it is though? They pretty much know who it is. They really don't know. I thought it was like
too.
I thought it was a father and son that started it.
No, they run 8chan.
Ah.
Father and son run 8chan. Dude, that's a whole fucking thing. You gotta watch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna start watching.
You gotta fucking watch it. It's insane.
So, but I mean, can you see how it caught people though, or can you see how it like?
Well,
catches...
people are. I mean, like, yeah, I can see how it caught people because there's 7 billion people in the fucking world.
Right.
And
yeah.
And like, if you fucking put something together, fucking well organized, and fucking even like, you know,
yeah,
if you just do things in certain ways, you know, like if you post something and like you have like the paragraph made the same way every time, where it's like, oh, you know, here's the headline, here's this fucking thing, and then you have these same little slogans at the bottom, you know.
Right.
People get like used to shit and they just like start to see it over and over. And I mean, look at the fucking world. Like, I'm not surprised anybody believes in fucking anything. Because fucking people are just searching for something.
Yeah, man. I mean, it really, you know, especially when like there is some dark shit, you know what I mean, that happens when you look at the Epstein and the Ghislaine Maxwell, who, you know, was finally charged with something.
I get that.
You know, there's some really dark shit in this world, but is every single ounce of it a master cabal of fucking?
No,
you know
but
what I mean?
But the thing is, like, those things happening don't add up to, oh, well, this whole other fucking, you know what I mean? It makes this whole thing true because these one fucking kooks were doing something.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
But
that's the problem. Like YouTube, a 20-minute fucking convincing video. You know what I mean? Like if you edit it well and you get someone that kind of speaks like they know what the fuck they're talking about, you're like, what the fuck, dude?
Like, remember,
is this real? Fuck.
Remember when like videos like were like first like when they would post those videos that would like it'd be like a minute long video and it would have like really bold lettering over it, kind of like describing, and it would have like this music playing in the background, and like at that, like, people were putting together these videos that like, it's like, is this based on, does anybody know any fact about anything in this fucking video? But everything would get reposted like, oh my god, this is the fucking real thing, this is fucking like the Bible.
Yeah.
You know, and there's no checking anything. But I mean, fucking people are.
Well, that's, you know, that you take an opinion as fact. You know what I mean? That's just
yeah.
You know, and then also like, how can you research that? You know what I mean? Like it's just it's almost like the snake eating its tail, because the more research you do into it, the more crazy shit you read that people have posted, and you're like, you can't ever really get down to the true facts of what the fuck is going on. You know, like, yes, there's some dark, deep shit happening in this government and corporate worlds and the fucking Hollywood. Absolutely. You know what I mean? Like, you know, it's probably deeper than you think, but does it go so far as like Hillary drinking baby blood? I don't know, dude. I doubt it.
But even you saying you don't know is fucking feeding
I know.
a little bit of it.
Right.
It's not happening.
Right, yeah.
It's not happening. You know what I mean? Like, it's not happening. There is no like, well, you know, I can see some of it because that's the slippery slope.
It is, you're right.
Give someone the fucking thing. Like, people need to be told no.
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 like,
no.
No.
No. Tom Hanks and his wife are not fucking eating children.
I know. That's like the most wild thing. Like Woody from Toy Story, dude. Really, that's the guy.
Yeah, the thing is that like how I view it is, okay, there's these people, there's this group over here, Q Anon, that says it's like trying to say this thing, right? Like, say QAnon is real, and say QAnon. Q is a real fucking person that fucking is totally high level security, is totally on the inside trying to fucking do all things. Everything's fucking real.
Right.
As soon as those motherfuckers start saying people are eating fucking babies, everything you say is void. Everything you say, I don't give a fuck what you say. Because if you believe something that fucking outlandish, that means that fucking most anything that you say is a little bit of bullshit.
Yeah, it really does devalue the whole entire cause. Dude.
It devalues everything about you.
Well,
You know, when it's
babies,
like
right?
QAnon's gonna get the Hollywood elite. It's like, what? And the Hollywood elite is fucking Tom Hanks and Rita Wilson?
Right, exactly, dude. Yeah.
Like, fuck off, Joe. Like, you know, Joe Biden's wearing fucking ankle bracelets and shit like that. It's like, Jesus Christ.
I don't even know that. I didn't even know about that one, but yeah.
Oh my god, dude, and the fucking Pizzagate shit, dude, bro, watch that show. Watch that.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it.
It will fucking just be like, dude.
Maybe maybe it's maybe this whole week is spun by, this Q Anon documentary comes out, and then that fucking the ocean one, which I can't watch. I'm not watching yet. You know what I mean? Like maybe. Well, I'm gonna watch it. I just I haven't got. I really love sushi, man. Like I don't want it to fuck up sushi. But I am gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Like I definitely that SeaWorld one fucked me up, dude. I was like, well, never again. We'll never ever go to SeaWorld again. You know what I mean? Like, but maybe it's just like they've spun all this crazy negative like shit into the world. Although the QAnon was probably good because it needs to be exposed for the bullshit it is.
Dude, they're just fucking nuts.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Shit is insane.
It's like as nuts as Scientology when you break it down. When someone really breaks it down, well, it's even crazier. But
I mean, like, dude, like, there's just these fucking people, man. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, it's good. I gotta watch it. I'm gonna sit down and watch it this week. But...
I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with these people?
Yeah.
But hey, that's how they're gonna roll.
That's how it goes, man. Yeah, that's what I really haven't watched much TV. I just started watching this Bad Trip, which is out of control. I watched UFC fights. That was killer, dude. That was a fucking crazy. That was, most of the time at a pay-per-view, I'm like, oh fuck, that's a lot of money, dude. But that was a gnarly fight. Yeah, it was a really good one. So that was cool. And I got hammered, dude. Me and my buddy Mark got fucking hammered. I felt terrible on Sunday. It was fucking crazy, man.
That's how it goes.
Yeah, man.
But yeah. What else have I been watching? I've been watching a lot of Shark Tank.
Ooh, I like that.
Dude, I just started liking it in the last like 3 weeks.
Really? Okay.
I never watched it before, and now I'm like obsessed. I fucking will be like, I'll be like sitting there doing nothing. I'm like, I'll put a little Shark Tank in the background.
Yeah, dude. It's I don't know why I find it so interesting, but I could also watch Pawn Stars too. So I don't. I mean, like, it doesn't take much to me, to catch my interest. But what is it about Shark Tank?
I don't know. I think I like people coming in with fucking ideas and like being like entrepreneurs and shit like that.
Right.
Yeah. And I don't know. I think like the fucking shark people are fucking hilarious.
You watch the American one or the Australian one or which one?
An Australian one? I've never seen the Australian.
Oh, you haven't seen it? That one's really good, dude.
I want to see the
Australian one's really good. Yeah, they're much more. They're much meaner. I mean, they're nicer, but they're also like meaner. Like, it's pretty good, dude.
Yeah, I'll check it out. But
yeah, man, I got caught for some reason on my Facebook feed. All it is like Shark Tank, like Dr. Phil videos a lot now, dude. Like, you watch one, you know what I mean? Like, I'll watch that Facebook. It's like Shark Tank, Dr. Phil videos, and then a lot of music videos, dude. It's like, I don't know what it is right now, but I'm watching a lot of music videos on Facebook. It's like the new MTV, dude.
Dude, you know what movie I saw was The Sound of Metal?
Really good.
It's really good.
I watched it a few months ago. Yeah. And no one had really seen it, so I didn't really bring it up. But what a fucking good movie, huh?
Yeah, it's a really good fucking movie.
That one hit a little close to home for me, man.
Yeah.
Because I really am like I'm starting to really experience some real hearing loss stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's not. I mean,
I try to.
it's part of the game, I guess. You know what I mean? But like,
Yeah.
it is getting worse, dude. Like if I'm in an area where a lot of people are talking, I have a really hard time. Like even my own kids, like I can't. I have a hard time hearing them. You know what I mean? And it's
Right.
starting to get me, man. And like, dude, the fact of just your hearing like going away one day, like,
Mm-hmm.
fuck.
Yeah, one of my ears is not good. Candace always thinks I'm joking when I'm like, I can't hear you. What are you saying?
Right.
Like, what? Oh, I'm like, I can't hear you. Like,
Yeah. It's like it's not I'm not listening. I literally can't fucking hear you, dude.
literally just cannot hear you. Not at
Yeah.
all. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. I was gonna try and watch all the movies nominated for Best Picture Oscar.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Is that one of them?
that is one of them. Yeah.
Oh, really? That's cool. Cause I mean, how cool, man. I mean, the dude's wearing a Gizm shirt. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like, it's fucking like the dude is
yeah,
like, I don't know who wrote it. I don't know anything about it, but
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
watching. I'm like, oh shit, it's like a noise band. You know what I mean?
The band when they were setting up merch, I know the band they were setting up
Oh,
merch.
really? Okay.
Yeah.
Who is it? Do you know?
Surfboard, band called Surfboard.
Oh, it's Surfboard. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
that's
pretty
crazy.
cool. They're pretty cool. But yeah, that was a good movie. You
Yeah,
know?
man. It was it really it got me emotional, dude.
Oh
And then
yeah.
the way they do the silence, you know what I mean, is like
Oh yeah.
it's just done really really well, you know.
It's really well made about like no music and stuff like that, really. I liked it.
Yeah.
I like really dry movies like that though. When it's like there's not really like a lot of sound.
Mm.
It's just like very like, focused on the acting and stuff like that, you know?
Mm.
I dig it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it was a good one, man.
I was raised on my dad raised me on movies from the 50s, like growing up, like
Oh,
so
really?
like I fucking what yeah, like I like dry as fuck, like 1950s.
I watched a lot of westerns when I was a kid.
Yeah.
A lot of westerns, dude. I mean, they were on. And my grandpa, every time I went to my grandpa's house, he was watching westerns. My old man was watching westerns all the time. You know what I mean? I love that. Like, I'm a sucker for any modern day version of that. Like, the wide camera, the fucking beautiful nature, and just the way they shoot that stuff, dude. It's cool, man.
Have you ever been
Let me grab a beer real quick. Hold on.
Yeah. Craig has gone to grab a beer. Oh, look at it. It looks like Craig's cleaned up his record area. It was a little messy there last time. He's definitely got it. It's looking good. What are those? Is that girdle? Is that a girdle? Diapers? Are those adult diapers? Oh my God, Craig, you need to turn that box to the side next time. All right. Looks like we got some adult diapers. This looks like a chicken suit over there next to the sign. And laundry. Who puts their laundry way up there? I mean, really. I guess. Oh, what do you get? You get an IPA?
You son of a bitch! I can hear you talking shit.
Well,
I don't wear adult diapers. How dare you?
well, it says diaper. It's diapers up there.
It ain't my diapers, bro. I haven't shit my pants in a long ass time. I thought I almost was gonna get one the other day though, dude.
Dude,
When one just creeps out on you, you're like, woo, woo.
dude, the other day when the kid was sick, he was like sick for like 12 hours, like a 12 hour sick. But like he like shit probably like 10 times.
It's the worst.
It's just like, you know what I mean? Poor guy was just like changing pants all day long. You know
Oh
what I mean?
man.
Like, just like, so I had to give him like, I had to like make up like shit pants stories. You know what I mean? Like,
I shit my pants
like,
once.
I shit my pants. Like, I told him some real stories when I shit my pants too. But
hey,
like,
it's happened to the best of us, man.
but he shit his pants so many times that I was running out of shit pants stories.
Every time he shit his pants, he had to tell him a new story.
You know, just like, hey man, look what happens, bro.
Hey man, it's all right. One time I was fucking.
You know, wait till you fucking do an 8-ball, fucking drink a fucking thing of whiskey.
Yeah. Wait till you're in the back of a cop car and you need to get out of a ticket.
Yeah.
Fucking my buddy. I told you my buddy even did that, right? We did that.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude. Yeah. I couldn't fucking believe he did it, dude.
You know, hey, you gotta do what
Fucking, that dude's a hero. You know.
you gotta do.
Yeah, man, it's being. I mean, you know, it's everyone's dropping right now too. Not with like COVID, but I've had like at my work 3 guys fucking get sick in the last week, all like flu type symptoms. You know what I mean? And they've all been tested, and we send them away from the site. You know, they didn't come in obviously, but send them away from the site, and then they couldn't. They had to be away for a week, and then they could come back if they had a COVID test. Every one of them's negative, dude. But they all just got like, I think we all forgot that like flus exist. You know what I mean? Like, or like stomach flus or whatever. You know, because we shut down this month last year, right? So you got like, yeah. March. So like everyone in California like really hasn't. I mean, you could be out, but not like we've been out before. You know, so I wonder if that like that it's got to make a difference in your overall immunity. You know what I mean? Like not being out exposed to public. Like as soon as people start going out, and then the weather change, the spring always fucks everyone up. You know?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, but 3 guys down at my work, and all of them, none of them have COVID, but they all got like fucking, coughs and flus and shit.
I know. I wonder how well my immune system is going to be when it all goes back. Because I was always like, I never really get sick.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, never, ever.
Yeah.
10, 15 years, I don't really get sick.
Well, you're exposed to so much, dude.
I wonder, yeah, that's why I'm wondering if, like, now that I've been, like, home,
I think it's fucking a lot of people up, Because your body, it's counterproductive for your body to not be exposed to things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like even I was listening to a pretty fascinating podcast. This scientist was saying like how the lockdown, obviously everyone felt it was necessary, and there's times where it were, but the viral load of this shit, outdoors is like 10, 15, 20 times less than it would be indoors. And then when they lock everyone down and you can't go out, you can't go to the beach, you can't do anything, all you're doing is like, that's why the viral load was so thick through old folks' homes and shit like that, because they don't get sun, they don't get, like, there's real stuff that says this shit dies in the sun and the UV rays. And, I almost think that locking us down might have been a worse fucking outcome. I'm not saying we should have not worn masks and all this shit, but like as being as restricted as it is, like it might hurt us later.
Nah, but like if we wouldn't have locked down, it would we all would have gotten COVID.
Yeah.
The whole place would have COVID, and so then the death rate, which is what?
300,000 at least?
No, it's 1%. No, it's 560,000 in the United States.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So 560,000 people died out of like 33 million people getting it.
Right.
So that's, let's see here. So 10% is 3.3 million. So 1% is 330,000.
So we're right about there.
So it's like 1.5%.
Yeah.
So if 350 million people got it, and 1.5% of 350 million people died, we'd be talking 3.5 million people dying.
Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be bad, but I don't know. I don't know how.
But it'd be an extra 3 million people that died just from a fucking respiratory virus that you could have fucking stayed home from.
Right. I'm not saying it was wrong. It's a trip. You don't know.
That's the thing is like you have to fucking like like it's the great equalizer, the virus.
Right. And it hates old people.
Have you the Sword and the Stone? How did Merlin win at the end when he beat the witch? He was a virus.
This is true. Ooh, good call,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Wow,
The virus is the ultimate equalizer.
this is true.
Oh, you know what I mean? Like, and it's like, I know people that died from COVID, but I don't have any good friends that died from COVID.
Right.
I have good friends that got sick with COVID,
Mm-hmm.
but if there had been no lockdown and like fucking the world would have been touring, like it would have been insane. Like,
oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. No,
you know,
I'm just saying, like in certain, you wonder if there could have been, there's no good way to do it. I mean, no one's ever dealt.
I'll put it
No
like
one's said,
this,
"Oh, this in
like,
100 years." You
like
know what I
okay,
mean?
so
Like,
then,
I'm not saying anyone did a bad job, but you don't know.
right,
I don't know.
right, right. But then, like, if you were to put it into world standards, like if the world didn't shut down,
Oh,
the world 77 million people would have died
right.
around
Well, and the records really do show in other countries that where they did lock it the fuck down. They had what 1,000 deaths total in countries. You know what I mean? Whereas
there. New Zealand.
we're like cowboy up, motherfucker. Like,
Yeah, let me see.
yeah, it's a
New
trip though.
Zealand
But
is
also, you don't know what you don't know. You know what I mean? This virus has never been. I mean, there's a version of it, a couple versions of it around, but not like that. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't know. I'm glad it's fucking getting over though, man. I mean, I'm glad we got through it pretty unscathed. I'm glad fucking, now that I got, I don't want to fucking brag or nothing, but now that I got the
Okay.
vaccine, I feel so much fucking safer. You know what I mean? Like,
All right. So on March 22nd, 2020, New Zealand had 50 cases.
mm.
At the height of New Zealand's thing, they had 82 cases. And that's when they shut it down in April. And then from, let's see here, the beginning of May to, it looks like, to the beginning of August, they had an average of one case a day.
Yeah, that's amazing.
And then in August, it skyrocketed to 19.
That's great. 19 cases.
And then they shut down. And then now, and like yesterday, they reported 2 new cases.
So this is in
And they
Auckland
had
or
this New Zealand,
all of New Zealand.
all of New Zealand.
It's nuts, man. I mean, yeah, it's crazy because masks fucking do work. Obviously, like they obviously work. Like,
24.
how many people have got sick? Like, besides COVID, how many people really got sick? Like, very little people. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's crazy.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
dude.
know, man. I'm
Fucking,
glad to be out of this shit.
dude, fucking Brazil's numbers are crazy. Brazil has 12 million people in it, and 314,000 people have died.
Ooh, that's a
Or
lot.
12.6 million cases, 314,000 have died. In America, 30 million cases, 550,000 have died.
Yeah, so we're doing about the same.
No, it's actually Brazil's
Yeah,
actually like
Brazil's way more. Well, those
Brazil's like
motherfuckers are out, dude. They're out partying.
yeah. Brazil's like almost double.
Yeah, I've been watching these videos that pop up of these like Russian cops and shit. Have you seen these?
I
Like
mean,
people, like Russians will be walking through a mall and there'll be a dude with no mask and a
oh
cop just whips him with a fucking baton,
I
makes
see.
him put his mask on. You're like, oh damn, dude, getting your ass whipped right now, you know?
Yeah, I saw that. That shit was funny.
And you see like 6 other people behind him like put their mask on.
Yeah,
And you're
like
like,
fuck. All
oh,
right,
dude,
I'll put it on. I'll put it on.
fuck. Yeah, it's crazy, man. I don't know, man. It's hard to, it's always easy to, after the fact, oh, we could have done this, we could have done that, and I
Yeah,
think there's obviously things we could have done that we should have done, but I'm
I don't.
also not a fucking doctor, and I'm sitting in my garage with a
Yeah,
pack of adult diapers above my head. So
got
what do I
adult
fucking
diapers,
know?
dog.
What do
It
I
is
know?
cleaned up there though. Like
Yeah,
it
yeah.
looks fucking good.
These are decorations for Halloween and other things. Old band merch.
Dude, you got to see fucking my my garage right now is fucking jam packed.
Dude, I just got mine all cleaned up, dude. I'm looking real good.
Oh my god, on the opposite side of that. I'm about to sell like 700 t-shirts though.
Oh, like of your personal stuff?
I went through, yeah, dude. I had 7 totes of t-shirts
Holy shit.
that aren't in my closet.
Damn, dude.
I was just like, bro, it's fucking time.
Well, that's good because it gives me some ammo. Rosie's been really on me about my closet. Like, hey, Shiver's got fucking 7 times the amount of shit I do.
I have a closet full of t-shirts and 7 totes, and one of the totes is 6 feet long.
Of t-shirts?
Yeah.
Well, let me come over and rifle through some first, dude.
Sure, man. Fucking A, you can get first dibs. I'm fucking for cheap.
Good.
You know?
Dude, how stoked would my wife be if I come home with a tote of t-shirts extra when I'm supposed to be getting rid of them?
You should be like, I got rid of these ones, but I got these ones.
Mm-hmm. So I got more. That's perfect. Yeah. You're gonna love it, dude. You're gonna fucking love it.
Dude, I was thinking if I sell them all for fucking,
$5.
I have some gems. I'm gonna go on that fucking Depop shit. I guess that's what the kids are doing nowadays.
Okay.
It's like it's like a selling place. It's like an Instagram for selling t-shirts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, like you literally just have like a store and it's like, oh, here's a t-shirt. Click on it, buy it.
I tend to lose every t-shirt, really valuable t-shirt that I love. I don't know how.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know what's cool is I thought I lost so many t-shirts and I was like, oh no, I just put them all away.
You're smart. Yeah, that's good. I got hats though, bro. I got some fucking hats.
Yeah.
Rosie's not stoked on my hats right now, bro.
Yeah.
They're fucking every corner of the house. There's 5 hats stacked up.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm like a child, And then the records. I look at the records all the time. I really don't want to part with them, but there's some shit in there that's probably worth some money now, dude, that I could probably, I could use it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I totally know what you mean. I think about that too.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of 7 inches that I could probably get rid of, but 7 inches, they take up so little space and they're so cool. I'm always like, that's my problem is like selling shit like records and stuff like that. I'm always like, all right, cool. I get $20 for it, but then it's gone.
Right. Yeah. No, it's hard. I mean, unless you're in a real pinch, dude. Like, I have about 10 other things I could sell before I get to my records. You know what I mean? Like, exactly. I've been through some really hard times in my life, dude, and like, I've never had to pawn. I've pawned some records off. I did sell a handful. You know what I mean? But like, not like, when I was at a record store and you'd see some sad, defeated dude that's like gonna have his first kid. And his wife's tired of fucking staring at this bullshit, and he brings in his record collection, and you're like, thank you. Thank you so much for your sadness. Oh, thank you for your fucking sadness, dude. I just got a first pressing Minor Threat 7-inch, dude. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, man. I mean, but I haven't been in that spot yet, Like,
yeah, one time, like years and years ago, I sold records to pay rent 1 month.
Right. Not bad, man. Not bad. It's pretty good run. But I'll tell you what, after moving like X amount of times, even the amount of records I got, you're looking at 15, 16 crates of shit, and you're like, God, dude, this is a nightmare.
Bro, yeah, it's a lot.
It's a lot. Yeah. Well, fuck, man. I mean, 52 episodes today. We got it. We're over the year mark. Bam.
Boom.
We did it. We did it. That's it.
Look at my hair. My hairline looks like John Steve's.
He hit me up, dude. I don't want to talk dirty, but he's doing the Night Demon podcast, I guess.
No, I know. I actually
he hit me up from some fact checking shit about some issues. I'm like, ooh, okay.
We went by Gigis and checked it out.
What are they doing over there?
Huh?
What are they doing at Gigis? For our listener that's out of town, Gigis is a local dive bar around here. What's going on over there?
They've revamped it. It was the first time I've been in a bar in over a year.
Yeah.
But the owner of Gigi's came into Fatty Vegan the other day and was like, "Oh my god, you got to come check it out." I know they'd redone it. It looks good in there.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like
Did
it
they
looks
blow
really.
out the kitchen or no?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, really? Okay.
yeah, yeah. It
It's
looks
big.
it looks good. Yeah, there's space in there,
Ooh.
and they made the stage a little bigger. Like where the stage is still in the same spot, but it's like it just looks better. It looks good.
Great, man. Good for them.
So we'll definitely be doing stuff there.
That's my neighborhood bar, dude. I grew up in that bar. My mom bartended there when I was a kid.
Yeah, yeah.
I used to go there at like 6 in the morning and then hop the bus right outside. When she worked, that's like one of the only bars that's open at 6 a.m. Yeah,
Yep.
for the night shift guys.
Yep. The
Beautiful,
little
man.
there's
Well,
a
fuck, man. I don't know. I don't know what else is going on, man. We got Easter coming up. You know, I'm sure you'll be at church, right? Obviously.
of course I'll be at church.
Yeah.
Duh.
I met with my half sister the other day, who I haven't seen in a long time. I got a half sister. I don't get to see her as much as I'd like. She lives in New Mexico. It was really great to catch up with her, see the kids, all this stuff, and we were just kind of talking about stuff and religion. And she's like, "Oh, Craig, are you religious?" And I'm all, "No, not really. No, not. You know, I mean, I used to be when I was a kid, you know, and this and that." She's like, "Well, what has stopped it?" And I was like, I thought about it, and I was like, "There's all these things I could say, and you know, like the real gumption of why I walked away, and then really the most basic answer I could think of was pussy." So that's like what I told her, you know, and she's like, "Oh," and she started laughing really hard, you know what I mean? And she's like, "What about the kids? Do they think about them all?" My kids are savages, dude. They don't fucking care. Like, I was like, dude, we went to an Easter ceremony at uh, the park in Ojai, with Libby Park, one year, like, because they were doing a big Easter egg hunt. I watched both of my kids give their life to Jesus for like early access to the Easter egg hunt. They were down there just fucking like all you know. And then as soon as they got done, they got all these Easter eggs, you know, their candy and shit. I'm like, "Do you guys know what you did?" And they're all, "Yeah, we got some candy. It's all good." And I'm like, "Fuck, okay, good for you, man." Little savages.
That's funny. Fucking kids.
So in your words, happy Zombie Jesus Day, right?
Happy zombie. Yeah, you know, whatever. I don't like the zombie Jesus thing is like you know, it's like a I don't know.
It's very 10 years ago now.
It's no, it's not even that. It's a fucking. It's just the world is so stupid. uh, you know, and the fact that like we're reminded by everything because of like social media and the internet of like years past. It's just even worse. You know,
Yeah.
it's just like nothing can die anymore.
Yeah, like memories are not allowed to die.
Memories are not allowed to just be like this, like, oh, remember that? Like, I don't know, really? Well, look at this video right here.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
and not only that, it's like I had a memory pop up the other day, which I totally remember. You know, it was like I remember the moment I took the picture or whatever, and then it's this really happy thing, you know, the kids, blah blah blah, and then I remembered what happened like immediately after that or before
Yeah.
that, and it was like holiday was ruined. There's a
Yeah.
fucking fights, you know what I mean? There's like, and then they're like, "Oh yeah, okay, cool." Like, yeah,
Yeah.
I remember exactly what happened in that day. You know what I mean? Like,
I I like the memory pop-ups because it reminds me to delete them.
mm,
I go like some shit pops up, I'm like, I don't need to remember this ever again. Delete.
bleep. Yeah,
I'm like, oh, I'm glad this popped up. I don't need this floating out there in the world. Delete.
dude. Yeah, that's wild, man. I don't know.
You know? I don't know.
It's wild shit.
We're supposed to do this for another 40 years? Great.
Live, you mean?
Yeah.
It's hard, dude. It's hard. My grandparents just hit their 50th year anniversary marriage. You know what I mean? I called my grandma and I was like, "Hey, happy anniversary, blah blah blah," and she's like, "Yeah, yeah, I know."
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
50 years, not a big deal. She's like, "Yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna have a big party, but you know, fucking COVID and
Yeah.
fucking whatever." Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh man." I mean, but it's a big to stay with
Dude,
someone for 50 years, dude.
I had an aunt make it to like 98, 99 years old. And the last like 3 or 4 years I'd go visit her. I'd always be like, "Hey, how's it going?" She'd be like, "Still alive."
Just hanging, man.
She's like, I fucking woke up. Like
She's
bombed. She's like bombed. She's like, what the fuck? She's like, everyone
Still
else
here,
is
man.
well, because she's just like, everyone's dead. Like,
dude, imagine that. Everyone you know is dead. You know what I mean? Like,
like she's got us, but it's like I'm fucking.
Well, you're third generation down at that point, right? I mean,
yeah, exactly.
She barely knows you.
Yeah, she's like, So.
Like, could you imagine even not even have the energy to fucking kill yourself? You know, fuck, man. Fuck.
I mean, the yeah. I think it takes a lot of guts to kill yourself.
It does. I mean, it does, but you know,
it's like, you know what I mean? Like, for lack of a better term,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, it takes like, because I think that shit's like fucking petrifying. You know what I mean? Like,
it's crazy, man. But I mean, being that old, and you're literally surprised that you woke up every day, man. Like,
yeah. She'd always be like, just looking for that little blue fucking pill. Look at that little fucking blue pill to fucking take me away.
What finally got her? She just fall asleep?
Yeah, just old age. She's old as fuck.
Man. That's the best way you could die. I mean, really.
Yeah. She was a doctor. She was like my like doctor, like growing. Like it was like she would just come into town and be like, "Oh yeah, I'll give you, I'll be your doctor." I'm like, all right, cool, whatever, fine.
That's fucking crazy.
You know.
So I had my mom right before her surgery she called me. She goes, "Hey, I just want to let you know, if this thing goes super south, like I put you as the person that makes the decisions." You know what I mean? I'm like, "Oh, fucking great." You know what I mean? And I never really even asked her about like what, you know what I mean? Like, do you want to be buried or cremated or whatever? You know what I mean?
I mean, she should have it all. She should have it all written down or something.
Yeah, she should, but she doesn't. You know what I mean? And so she's like, "Oh yeah, I want to be cremated," and I'm like, "Really? Okay." She's all, "But hey, here's what I want you to do. I want you to have the guy put popcorn in my ass, so when they burn me, it's a fucking good show for everyone." I'm like, "Oh my god, dude!" I'm like, "You are my mom. I mean, that's 100%. You know, you are absolutely my mom." She's like, "Yeah, put a bunch of unpopped popcorn in my ass, send me in the oven, fucking give everyone a show." You know? Fuck, dude. I'm all, "Wait, do you have money?" And she's like, "No, I got I got 2 more years before I pay off this Jeep." And I'm like, "Wait, so I got to keep you on, like, alive enough to where we can get the Jeep paid off so I don't go into debt?" And she's like, "Yeah, basically." Fuck. All right, man. You know, son of a bitch.
That's funny.
Yeah, she's cracking me up, but of course she's gonna be fine.
Yeah. Yeah. My parents, a couple years ago, they were going through the whole like figuring out their fucking will and all that stuff. My sister's the one in charge. I'm like, not me.
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't,
not me. It's a weird conversation, man. You know.
It's a conversation.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I think it would be a weirder conversation, back in the day, but now after like fucking years of life and people dying and shit like that, it's like, it's a conversation we gotta have.
You know what I mean? It's
conversation we gotta have,
Yeah, man. It's a trip. I realized I had no idea what the fuck. I hope my mom's 40 years off from fucking dying. You know what I mean? But goddamn, man, life's a fucking wild thing.
It's a wild ride.
Beautiful. Well, having said that, man, let's get the fuck out of here, huh?
Yeah, fuck it.
All right, Fatty Vegan 805. Go check it out. Open Tuesday through what? Sunday?
Wednesday through Sunday.
Wednesday through Sunday. I'll get those hours right one day. But...
Wednesday through Sunday.
Yeah. Check that out. Check out our Patreon. We got some bonus episodes going on there. $1 a month gets you early access to these and tour stories and bonus episodes, stuff we recorded before the podcast or after the podcast. And patreon.com/GetHeavyPodcast. Check out the masks, bigcartel.com or GetHeavyPodcast/bigcartel.com. And rate, subscribe, listen, view, fucking comment, all that bullshit, dude. It helps us out, apparently. That's what I'm finding.
Yeah, it does. It does.
Apparently it does. Yeah.
Maybe later this week I can record a few tour stories too.
That'd be good, man. Yeah, we should put some of our own up there, huh?
Yeah, I got a few.
Fuck yeah, man. All right. Get heavy podcast, guys.